Thought I was good. Okay. We'll call this regular city council meeting to order on August 4th, 2025 at 6:01 p.m. Roll call, please.
Mr. Anderson,
Present.
Mr. Bateman,
Present.
Mr. Sanders,
Present.
Mr. Parrott,
Present.
Mr. Downs,
Present.
Mr. Clemens,
Present.
Mrs. O'Donoghue.
Present.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Okay. Okay, is there anybody like to speak under public participation this evening? Okay, for the record, there is no public participation. The first item up on our agenda this evening is item number 5, Officer Christy Verget, Lincoln Dare updates. Christy?
Good evening. Okay. So I spent some time over the last few weeks just kind of going over things that we've done with the DARE program and in the community as, you know, community events and upcoming events that we have. So I'll start with first things that we've done. We sponsored a lot of sports through the schools, tournaments, summer programs, and we were able to sponsor some other things as well, just because not every kid is a sports kid, so we try to offer other things for kids. So our high school co-ops with the Mount Pulaski shooting sports team, so we were able to sponsor them and help some of our local kids. We sponsored a mission trip, and we're going to sponsor another mission trip again this year. We sponsored Up and Smoke, the Kids Cook, and let's see what else. The Fair Queen pageant we are also able to sponsor this year, so that was nice. We bought a ton of shoes, a ton of clothes, a ton of coats, boots, and then I actually expanded what I usually buy for kids this year, and I started buying a lot of toiletries for kids. I had a kiddo at Northwest when I brought her some clothes. School kind of reached out and said, hey, they're struggling, brought her some clothes, and I went in there and she said, do you have any dental floss? Like, my gosh, I guess these are the things that I don't think about. So I'm like, yes, I will go get you dental floss. So as staff members at District 27 or staff members at the high school reach out to their SRO, I always say, hey, is there anything else they need, like things that we take for granted, shampoo, conditioner, soap, dental floss. So we've been buying a lot of that too. We sponsored a lot of field trips this year. We took roughly 270 kids to a Peoria Chiefs game, which they love. We had all of the fifth graders in Logan County at the Park District for a pizza party. We had a DJ. They always love that. We do that every year. Sponsored a field trip for Carroll Catholic kids to the Catholic Cathedral, and sponsored some field days that schools had as well. The District 27 Junior High teamed up with Carroll Catholic, and for some reason I'm thinking Middletown, New Holland, Middletown as well, for a bowling team this year. It was the first time that the junior highs had a bowling team. A lot of these kids that wanted to bowl couldn't afford it, so we sponsored that. We were able to work with Logan Lanes, and they gave us a pretty good deal where I sponsored the team. They let the team come in and practice for free during the season, and then they extended that for all of the kids that were on the team and their families. they could come in and bowl unlimited all summer long, which is great because the kids, that's their biggest complaint. We just don't have anything to do. So hopefully we get more kids involved in the bowling program and they're able to get their own team at some point. Started a new program with Bard Optical called Specs for Success. I had a kid at the beginning of last school year that came to me and said, "Can you help me talk to the teachers about moving my seat?" I go, "Well, why do you want to move your seat?" "Well, I need to sit up closer. I can't see the board." And then it hit me. I'm like, "Well, where are your glasses? You've always had glasses." They broke. We can't afford to get them fixed. And I'm like, "Okay, well, let me work on that." So I went out to Bard Optical, and in talking with them, I found out that there are other communities that have programs that help people in need get glasses for their kids. So it's a huge success. I reached out to Chester East West Lincoln as well. The high school has sent me a bunch of kids, and basically I write them a referral. They take that to Bard Optical and they get their eye exam, and they get to pick from some different glasses, some different frames and things, and then they just send me the bill. So it's awesome. We've been able to take care of a lot of kids with that. And I'm going to start working on, upcoming events, I'm going to start working on with some of the dentists to see if we can sponsor some kids with braces. If any of you have ever had kids in braces, it's extremely expensive. So when I talk to kids and ask them, like, what if you could have anything, a lot of them will tell me, "I wish I could get my teeth fixed." And they just can't. So I'm hoping that I can team up with with orthodontists, and there's a couple of dentists that actually do some braces work, hoping to work on that too this year. We have a lot of cookouts planned. Fall is a big time for us to do cookouts. With the high school, we do their Wacky Olympics, we cook for them. The high school SRO does a football tailgating thing for all the kids, and they love it. District 27, we have family cookouts at a lot of those schools. The chief and I are going to do a cookout this Saturday at Hope on 5th. There's a movie night coming up with the city, and one of the biggest things that myself and the high school SRO do with a lot of our funds is Christmas. We sponsor a lot of different things for Christmas. The District 27 sponsors families. We kick into that. He'll find kids at the high school if they need things and their family can't afford Christmas. We work on that. Bikers for Brats, they do a great thing. I always, give them some money to help with families that go towards them. So that's really it at this point. So. That's it. Yeah, right. Not a lot.
What does a sponsorship, what does that entail?
It just depends. I'll have,
Money is what mostly, or
sometimes I'll have, a lot of times I'll have, a coach that'll come to me and say, "Hey, I have this kid that he really wants to play, he really wants to run track. We've got everything taken care of, except he doesn't have any shoes." And I'll go, "Okay, who is it?" And I'll bring him into my office and I'll sit him in front of my computer and I'll go, "Pick out some track shoes." So, that's a sponsorship in that. The Queen pageant, they sent me a letter, said, it's expensive to run this and there's a lot that is behind the scenes on this. Could you donate to help us pay for, meals and things like that? And I'll just write them a check and sponsor that way.
would they put help sponsored by DARE so to get the name out there?
Most of the time, there's something, whether it's a flyer that they hand out that says this event is sponsored by DARE. The field day, I know we sponsored a field day, the water station at West Lincoln, and they had a big sign that said, Lincoln Dare sponsored our water station today. So it just really depends on who it is, what organization. the Mount Pulaski shooting sports team, they have a trailer that they haul all of their stuff in, and they put a big Lincoln Dare thing on the side of it. So, yeah, it gets our name out there. I'm not always so concerned about that, but it is nice that people are recognizing that we're doing good things.
Ms. Bateman, do you have something?
The little child with the dental floss.
Yeah.
They did away with the Moms Who Care, that little program, didn't they?
So we had it they did away with it at the high school. They went a different route. They were still at the junior high this last school year. I really don't know if they will be there moving forward this year. I don't know what the plan is for that. I know some of those ladies were saying, oh, it's probably time for us to be done. So I'm not sure.
Okay.
Hopefully somebody else will.
Yeah, because that seemed like a wonderful program.
Yeah.
You know.
And the kids love that. The only thing that I see a lot of times are those kids are referred to go there. And it's, for those of you who don't know, it's a room in the school, and they can go through, and it's essentially their shopping. They can pick out some toiletries. They'll have like notebooks, and every now and then they'll have, like a Lincoln Railer sweatshirt or something that these kids can go in and shop in. Everybody knows if you're going there, it's because you don't have that stuff at home. So there are a lot of kids that just don't go to it because, the embarrassment or whatever. So I have a very good relationship with the teachers. The secretaries, they'll say, hey, we referred so-and-so, they won't go, whatever. I'll take time out, call them in and go, hey, why won't you go? I don't want everybody to know, type of thing. Okay, tell me what you need, and then I'll go pick that up and, just put it in a bag. They put it in their book bag, and then nobody knows. I get it. It's, it's embarrassing for a lot of them.
So can anybody just come and drop a bag off the police station that may have toiletries in it? And
I
you
would
have
like to
on-
say yes. However, I would wonder where we would put all of that. Because it's a good problem to have if everybody showed up and wanted to donate a bunch of stuff, but then like my overly storage or how are we going to organize this type of thing, that might be the difficult part.
the drawback.
Yeah. Like I had somebody donate a ton of shoes. Lady told me, she said, I had a family member die. She was obsessed with shoes. She bought shoes all the time and she never wore them. Would you take them? And she's like, they're great shoes, and they are. But now I have like 30 pair of size 6.5 that I'm like, what am I? Every time a little girl's like, I need shoes, I'm like, are you 6.5? I have a lot of 6.5. So that's the problem, is finding a place to store all of that.
I would say that we have a building we purchased recently. I don't know if you heard about that.
I did.
It has a lot of storage in it. So if that's the hang up, we'll find room
Yeah.
for you.
It's not a huge deal for me to take 20 minutes out of my day, run to Walmart, pick up, what they need, bring it back, or I'll tell them, it's 2:45. You're leaving school in 15 minutes, but I'll have it to you tomorrow before you leave. And it always works out.
Sam, do you have something? No.
No.
Stan,
Is
get your hand up. I'm sorry.
Is there anything the community could do if there's someone, maybe instead of donating actual personal items, to pass out, for monetary donations to go towards your fund? Is there something the community could do?
I actually have a lot of people that donate just to Lincoln Dare. Some of them will say, hey, I'm donating to Lincoln Dare specifically for coats for kids. And I, in my computer, just put like, I have $500 that I need to make sure I put that towards coats because that's where this person wanted it to go. I have some people that will just donate and say, I trust that you're going to do what you need to do with it. And, and that people can drop checks off, money off, whatever, to the police department, so long as they say where they want it to go, then it'll go right into our fund, and that's how we pay for all of this.
Any other questions for Christy? Okay, so I'm going to transition,
Okay.
and I'm going to surprise you a little bit.
Oh,
So I don't know how many people were aware of this, but Christy was named the Dare Officer of the Year for Illinois by the Illinois Dare Officers Association this year. So congratulations.
thank you.
And no surprise, given the update you just provided, why they chose you as that Dare Officer of the Year. So I'd like to read a statement here, and then and I did this on behalf of the council and myself, but we had a plaque made, and the chief helped me out with this. So if he kept this as a surprise to you, good job, Chief.
He did.
So let me read this real quick. Officer Christy Frege has served as Dare Officer for the Lincoln Police Department since 2002. After more than 23 years of service as a Dare Officer, she has positively affected the lives of many young people in Lincoln. As her experience and leadership with Dare has grown, so has the Lincoln Dare program. Now Lincoln Dare has a minimum of 4 certified Dare officers on staff. Led by Officer Frege, the program has evolved and provided many opportunities for our community. In 2020, the Lincoln Police Department became the home of the Illinois Dare Officer Training Site. We have welcomed about 20 officers from all across our nation each of the last 5 years to join us at the Lincoln Police Department for 2 weeks, where they learn the skills to become Dare officers. Without Officer Frege's experience and dedication as a Dare officer mentor, this would not be possible. The training she and her mentor team provided reflect highly upon herself and the city of Lincoln by building skills that are carried to cities and counties from coast to coast. Officer Frege's efforts as a Lincoln Police Dare officer and the state of Illinois Dare coordinator have resulted in her being awarded such honors as being named the 2015 Lincoln Police Officer of the Year, 2022 recipient of the Illinois Juvenile Officers Association Distinguished Service Award, and 2025 Illinois Dare Officers Association Dare Officer of the Year Award. The Lincoln City Council recognizes Officer Christy Frege's commitment to her community, her excellence in community-oriented policing, and the great success of the Lincoln Police Department Dare program.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And if you'd step forward, and Chief, if you would as well, we have a plaque we'd like to present to you. Here. Oh, is that the city phone? Sorry. So the plaque reads, commendation, Officer Christy Frege, for over 24 years of dedicated service to the city of Lincoln, building positive relationships with our youth and leading the DARE program to great success, June 2025. Thank you. Congratulations. Hey, Christy. Have a good night. I won't call you back anymore, I promise. Okay. Thank you for doing that again, Chief. Appreciate it. Okay, moving on now to item number 6, the consent agenda. And speaking of technically challenged, He might have something to say. Okay, we'll move on to item number 6. This evening, the consent agenda consists of 6A, payment of bills, 6B, approval of minutes, June 24, 2025, committee of the whole meeting, July 7th, 2025, regular city council meeting. Item 6C, request from Touch a Truck to close various city streets for Lincoln Touch a Truck on Saturday, September 13th, 2025, from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. Item 6D, request from Lincoln Community High School boosters to close Wyatt Avenue from Kickapoo Street to Lincoln Community High School on Thursday, September 18th, 2025, from 4:30 p.m. until 7:30 p.m. for decorating and whitewashing for the Lincoln Community High School homecoming. And 6E, approval of request from the Up in Smoke Committee to amend the previous request that was approved on April 7th, 2025, to allow for additional street closures for the Up in Smoke activities. Are you making a motion, Mr. Bateman? We need a motion
Gotta
before
make a motion.
discussion.
Move to approve.
Second.
Alderwoman O'Donohue made the motion. Alderman Anderson second. Mr. Bateman?
Not that it'll matter. Obviously, I'm going to abstain since it's all in one group. So it's all going to pass anyway, but I would abstain because of the Up in Smoke vote.
Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Anderson,
Yes.
Mr. Bateman,
Abstain.
Mr. Sanders,
Yes.
Mr. Parrott,
Yes.
Mr. Downs,
Yes.
Mr. Clemens,
Yes.
Mrs. O'Donoghue.
Yes.
Okay, next item up is item number 10A, approval of the extension of the contract for police department body worn camera services between Motorola and the city of Lincoln for a period of 3 years from March 2028 through March 2031 at a cost not to exceed $24,840 per year.
Motion to approve.
Alderman Downs made the motion. Alderman Clemmons second. Discussion? Alderman Parrott.
Real quick, Chief. How much do we spend total? I know we have to do this, but in body camera contracts, roughly, what do we spend per year?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. I wasn't able to explain a whole lot last week. It was a very short conversation. So, as indicated in my memo to the council, right now we budget $33,000 annually for the cost of the cameras, the coverage of the equipment in case there's breakage or batteries go out, things like that, and then also the data storage, because that's a huge amount of data, all the video that we have to retain. Some of that has to be retained forever, so we have to, so it's a very large package. So annually, we spend approximately $33,000 right now. This actually is bringing the price down a little bit for us, and I think it may be due to just anything with electronics. You know, a 55-inch TV used to be $1,000, and you can get one for $150 now, which I wish I'd have waited. That's typically what we expect to pay a year.
Perfect. Thank you.
Alderman Anderson.
Can't fit it in the door.
Chief, does this bring all your officers with a body cam then? Does everyone have one?
Yes, sir. So we purchased initially 30 cameras. We have 28 sworn officers, so we have a couple extra just in case one gets totally trashed. We were lucky. The council at the time approved the purchase of cameras back in 2022. We got them and began using them in 2023, which was 2 years ahead of the statutory mandate that agencies our size have cameras.
Very good. Thank you.
Yep.
Other discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Clemens,
Yes.
Mrs. O'Donoghue,
Yes.
Mr. Anderson,
Yes.
Mr. Bateman,
Yes.
Mr. Sanders,
Yes.
Mr. Parrott,
Yes.
Mr. Downs.
Yes.
Okay, next item up is item 10B, approval of the purchase of 4 radios for the fire department from Command Communications at a cost not to exceed $8,835.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Alderman Anderson made the motion. Alderwoman O'Donohue second. Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. O'Donoghue,
Yes.
Mr. Anderson,
Yes.
Mr. Bateman,
Yes.
Mr. Sanders,
Yes.
Mr. Parrott,
Yes.
Mr. Downs,
Yes.
Mr. Clemens.
Yes.
Okay, next item is 10C, approval of economic development grant to Kevin and Brooke Hild for lower roof replacement at 116 North McLean Street in an amount not to exceed $7,500.
So moved.
Second.
Alderman Parrott made the motion. Alderman Downs second. Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Downs?
Yes.
Mr. Clemens?
Yes.
Mrs. O'Donahue?
Yes.
Mr. Bateman? Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Anderson?
Yes.
Mr. Bateman?
Yes.
Mr. Sanders?
Yes.
Mr. Parrott?
Yes.
Okay, next item is 10D, approval of the renewal of certificate of deposit at United Community Bank for a period of 9 months at an interest rate of 4.10%.
Move to approve.
Second.
Alderwoman O'Donohue made the motion. Alderman Clemmons second. Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Clemens?
Yes.
Mrs. O'Donahue?
Yes.
Mr. Anderson?
Yes.
Mr. Bateman?
Yes.
Mr. Sanders?
Yes.
Mr. Parrott?
Yes.
Mr. Downs?
Yes.
And the last item on the agenda tonight is 10E, advise and consent to the mayoral appointment of Alderman Dennis Clemmons to the Economic Development Commission.
Move to approve.
Second.
Alderman Sanders made the motion. Alderman Parrott second. Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Parrott?
Yes.
Mr. Downs?
Yes.
Mr. Clemens?
Abstain.
Mrs. O'Donahue?
Yes.
Mr. Anderson?
Yes.
Mr. Bateman?
Yes.
Mr. Sanders?
Yes.
Okay, that brings us down to announcements. Does anybody have an announcement that they'd like to make? Chief Meister?
Again, thank you everyone for supporting Christie and the DARE program. It means a lot to us. And I wanted to thank Kathy at Small Town Creations. They made the plaque for us and did a phenomenal job. They do a great business, and the turnaround was almost immediate. Only took a couple days. So thanks to her.
Thanks, Chief. Anybody else have an announcement? Okay, if there are no other announcements, then I would request a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Alderman Parrott made the motion. Alderman Downs second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. This meeting is adjourned at 6:28 p.m.